Hi, this is Taoping Airlines, and today we'll be looking at how to calculate newtons into your weight on a certain planet in the solar system. The two planets we'll be looking at is Jupiter and Earth. If you model and scale these planets, then Earth would be the size of a marble, and Jupiter would be the size of this soccer ball. So this math thing that we're going to do for science is how are we going to get some thing's weight or someone's weight, and how are we going to figure it out on different planets? Well, we have one example. A famous pop singer named Carrie Wang, who's in the middle, he said that he weighs 55 kilograms. So the famous pop star named Carrie Wang, he said he was 55 kilograms, but that's what he weighs on Earth. Well, this was a misinterpretation, because it's actually the mass, because mass means how much matter, how many matter you have that is made in you. Like, for example, if I bought this soccer ball to any place I go, the mass does not change. Like, if I bring this to Mount Everest, the mass would still not change, because it has, like, the matter that is in it, or the matter of what it's made of. So many people misinterpret that mass is actually the weight, but it's actually not. The weight is saying that if you weigh, like, for example, 100 pounds on Earth, then that person would weigh like 3,000 pounds or so on another planet due to gravity. Because the G in gravity means that the planet Earth and other planets always have a mass which depends on gravity. The gravity is like pulling you down. So, with the gravity in place of the planet, it actually gets you your weight. Gravity actually pulls down everything that is near it, or is like on the planet, like if I drop this pen in a way. Or bigger objects such like yep, it's using gravity. Saw that rocket ship, it was being like pulled down to Earth because gravity is always a force that pulls you down. So let's figure it out. If Carrie Wang weighs 55 kilograms on Earth, he does have the same amount of matter on Jupiter. So if the gravitational pull on Jupiter is 23.2 meters per squared. That's what it looks like. And then Earth is this 9.8 meters squared, like per second squared. So we have to convert this. We have to use this formula. So first, we're gonna have to do 55 kilograms and multiply that by 9.8 m/s squared. Then we'll find the newtons. We'll find the newtons on what Earth is. If we did 55 multiplied by 9.8, we would get 539 newtons. But that's just for planet Earth. For the m/second squared, the meters/second squared for Jupiter, it's 23.2. So it's going to be a totally different answer because we're comparing the two and see how much does Carrie Wang weigh on Earth and on Jupiter. Like we're comparing. So 55 kilograms, multiply that by 23.2 m/second squared. We will get an answer on Jupiter for. In this problem, we will get 1,276 newtons. So we have the weight in newtons. Carrie Wang would weigh 1,276 newtons, and Carrie Wang would weigh 539 newtons. But we don't usually use newtons a lot. We usually use pounds and kilograms. So we're going to try and get these two answers into pounds. So the way we have to do it is some sort of formula. We're going to have to do the newtons now, 1,276, multiply that by 1 pound. Then, since we want to figure out how many pounds there are, we have to use the unit rate of how many newtons are equal to 1 pound. So we do 4.448. That is how many newtons that are equal to a pound. If we calculate that, then we will get our answer in pounds. How much weight, how heavy does Carrie Wang weigh on this planet? So let's insert these numbers. We have 1,276 newtons right now. And if we multiply it by 1 pound and divide by 4.448, we would get an answer of Carrie Wang would weigh 286 pounds on Jupiter. So yeah, Carrie Wang would weigh 286 pounds on Jupiter. That is really heavy. But why? Because Earth and here is Jupiter for size comparison. The bigger usually the planet's mass, like if a planet has more mass, the more gravity it has, because the mass depends on the gravity on the gravity will be pushing you more down towards the planet. So here's Earth right here, and the gravity is like normal on Earth because you're on Earth right now. But if you move to a new planet, you'll notice that the gravity has changed. It will be pulling you more down, which makes you more heavy, like you feel more heavy. Or if you look at a smaller object than the Earth, you will feel lighter on that planet. So yeah, the mass will depend on the gravity, and it will also depend on what your weight is on that planet. Mass does not change. Figured out how much Carrie Wang weighs on Jupiter. Let's see how much he weighs on Earth, but in pounds. We have his weight in kilograms of 55. We must multiply it by 9.8 meters S2. So if we type that in, we will get an answer of 539 newtons. But the problem is we want to see that newtons turned into pounds. So 539 newtons, if we multiply it by 1 pound, and since 1 pound is 4.448 newtons, we should get our answer in how many pounds Carrie Wang weighs. Let's do the math. Nice! He would weigh 121 pounds on Earth. If you want to try an activity like this, see how much you weigh on Earth, then compare it to other planets. It will be very shocking, and it will be very cool. If you were to travel to each planet in the solar system, you would feel different because of the gravities of pushing you down. Thank you for watching Taoping Airlines. There will be a new channel called Taoping Airlines Science Industry because many kids have been questioning me about, can you help me with this because we're having a science test on Thursday? Actually, it's on Tuesday. It got moved from Thursday to Tuesday. Have a nice day. Subscribe and like. This is an example of gravity.